then further go.
Bismillah.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar walillahi alhamd. Respected brothers and sisters in Islam, the message that we share on the day of Eid is very, very important. The message that we share on the day of Jum'ah is very, very important. This is the time when all the Muslim brothers come together and then they have to go back home with a message. Illa masha'Allah. Currently, respected brothers and sisters, I'm a promoter of Islam. I promote the Islamic way of behavior. Because we have seen that if we promote the Islamic way of behavior, a number of persons are Muslims, but they are not aware that they are Muslims. Let's have an example today. In this celebration, we look at the slaughtering of animals. People slaughter animals. They slaughter sheep, the cow, the camel. In most of the instances, they slaughter these animals to have nearer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or to be nearer to something, or the ancestors, or whoever. They pick up this action of slaughtering the animals from the Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam. Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam, when his two sons, Habil and Qabil, wanted to become near to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they wanted to slaughter, present, through thanking Allah or giving them even more. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. O Muhammad, the messenger of Allah, who is the seal of the messengers, وَاتْلُ عَلَيْهِمْ نَبَأَ ابْنَيْ آدَمَ بِالْحَقِّ. Teach the people, you are the one who is carrying the last message. Tell them the story of what happened to the two children of Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam. إِذْ قَرَّبَا قُرْبَانًا. When they presented their qurban. You will see the messages on the phone. Qurban. Qurban. That's where we get the reference of qurban. We can also call it al-duhi or an-nahar. This is where we get the word qurban. Why we do this slaughtering of these animals? We need Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept qabul farma in whatever we are doing. We need to fulfill the promise. Then when you slaughter the animal, Allah will give you this. Al-wa'ad wal-wa'id. That's why we get the reference of slaughtering qurbani. Surah Al-Ma'idah, the chapter where Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam was asked to present a meal from Allah to the followers of Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam. Verse 27. Now, Another slaughtering of the animals comes in Surah Al-Baqarah, the chapter of the cow, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam to speak to his nation. Verse 67. وَإِذْ قَالَ مُوسَى لِقَوْمِهِ. Remember when Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam spoke to his nation of the people of Israel. إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَأْمُرُكُمْ أَن تَذْبَحُوا بَقَرَةً. Allah is giving you a command to slaughter a cow. Are we not slaughtering cows now? He said, hey, قَالُوا أَتَتَّخِذُنَا هُزُوًا. You are taking us for being fools? Do you befool us? We shall understand that. The message in the slaughtering of the cows. The Banu Israel knew it from Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam that when someone slaughters an animal, it's a very serious matter. But now why Sayyidina Musa is taking us for being fools to slaughter an animal? Because someone passed away? How do we understand this? They said, قَالُوا أَتَتَّخِذُنَا هُزُوًا. You are taking us for being fools. This part of the ayah means whoever slaughters an animal not for Allah, he becomes a fool. How does he become a fool? Because he is Allah who created that animal, and that animal must be slaughtered for Allah's sake. Are we together with that? Now, let's come to what we are doing now. On Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam. Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam is our grandfather. This is the messenger of Allah who slaughtered 1,000 camels to thank Allah. He again slaughtered 1,000 sheep. Hey, they say, what's wrong with this man? Was he a poor man to slaughter a camel or sheep? It means Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam had even the wealth and the money to give to Allah. This is an action of sacrifice. If someone sacrifices an animal, it is a sign of being a Muslim, but he is not aware that he is a Muslim. So we must make them aware, respected brothers and sisters. Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, he is this young man who said Allah could be in the stars. He said no. Maybe he is in the moon. He said no. Maybe Allah is in the sun. He said no. He said if Allah does not give me guidance, I'll be in a loss. He guided him into the right path. You know, respected brothers and sisters, people who worship other than Allah, they are not aware. Wake them up. You will not have problems in our neighborhood. If you are wearing a shirt, you will give it to another person with a heart like Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam was doing it. Are we going to do that one, inshallah? Let's do it. Those ones who are doing it, let's put in more effort. Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam saying to Allah, this time of the day, if Allah gives me a child, be it a girl child, a boy child, I'm going to sacrifice this child to Allah. He was 63 years old. At 93, Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, Allah gives him a son, and he named the son Ismail alayhi salam. Sayyidina Ismail ibn Ibrahim alayhi salam. Hey, the son grows up. Sayyidina Ibrahim forgets. Sayyidat Hajar, the mother, is 70 years old. When he sees in the dream, they slaughter this. No, this is not. The third time he said, this is a real dream. He went out and brought Sayyidina Ismail alayhi salam, and the mother of Sayyidina Ismail alayhi salam. It was a meeting of the three. The Quran hides Sayyidina Hajar alayhi salam. Now we have seen the sacrifices. Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam